Hello guys, this is my first actual video, and thank you. Thank you for watching my first video so heavily and supporting it so much. Now, this video is a what if Yuji went to Kyoto Tech. Now, Yuji's early life in this what if would not be changed that much, if at all. But what did change about in this what if is that Kyoto found Sukuna's finger, and they sent Noritoshi Kamo and Ao Todo to go find the finger. But Todo, the idol lover that he is, goes to an idol concert while Kamo searches for the finger. Now, the beginning scenes of the series are the same, but instead of Megumi coming to Yuji's school, it's Kamo, who comes to Yuji's school. Kamo sees Yuji's extraordinary strength and wonders if he has cursed energy, but he puts that in the back of his head because his main priority is to find the Sukuna finger. Kamo at night comes out to the place where the Sukuna finger is supposed to be at, but it is nowhere to be found. So Kamo desperately tries to find the finger, but after a while of trying to find the finger, he senses a curse from inside the school and immediately goes to see what is going on. And as he gets there, he sees Setsuki Sasaki, the leader of the occult club, was knocked unconscious with the Sukuna finger in hand, and a second-grade curse right next to her, about to eat her. And as Kamo is about to do something, Yuji comes out the window, coming back from his grandfather's speech. Yuji immediately punches the curse on the forehead. Kamo looks at Yuji in shock and excitement, and activates flowing red scale, and instantly appears under the curse's gut, and immediately uppercuts the curse's gut, and the punch was so powerful that the curse was sent flying through the ceiling out onto the roof. Yuji looks at Kamo in shock that anyone could be as strong or even stronger than he was. As Yuji thought, Kamo gestures for Yuji to follow him, and he jumps onto the roof. Yuji shakes his head and sees the Sukuna finger, and he pockets the finger and follows Kamo. As the curse sees Kamo, it tries to attack Kamo with his hand, aiming for his side, but with flowing red scale, Kamo dodges the attack easily, ducking under the attack. Yuji then comes through and punches the curse on the side, pushing the curse back a little. The curse tries and retaliates against Yuji, but Yuji dodges backwards, but he does get a little scratch on his chest. And the curse then starts to throw a barrage of attacks at the two. Kamo dodges all the attacks easily, but Yuji can't dodge as easily, and he starts to get a large amount of minor wounds. Kamo glances over at Yuji's wounds, and his eyes widen, but in that second where Kamo is off guard, the curse uses it to its advantage, and it gets a big gash on Kamo's chest, and Kamo kneels down on the ground in pain. The curse then grabs Yuji in its arms, and as the curse is about to eat Yuji, Yuji remembers his grandfather's words, and that he should protect people, and he looks down at his pocket, feeling something from the finger, and he grabs the finger and eats it. Kamo's eyes widen, and he yells, "No!" But it's too late. Yuji turns into Sukuna. Sukuna then effortlessly breaks out of the curse's hands and instantly destroys the curse. And Sukuna then laughs and goes on the same rant that he did in the original series. And after that, he turns to Kamo and he starts to walk to him. But a rock gets thrown at Sukuna, and the two of them hear a clap. as Toto comes from the rock. But when Toto comes, Yuji starts to take back control against Sukuna, and finally Yuji takes back control over his body. Kama breathes a sigh of relief, but Toto looks at Yuji and asks, what is your type of woman?" Kama looks at him with disappointment, but Yuji says, "I like tall women with a fat ass." And right then and there, Yuji is now Toto's brother. But what Toto wants to do now is to try and fight Sukuna. Kama looks at him in disbelief, but he doesn't expect anything else. And Yuji does the 10-second switch to Sukuna. Sukuna then comes out and smiles as he sees Toto, and Toto then explains his technique, Boogie Woogie, revealing one's hand binding vow. Sukuna then throws a punch towards Toto's face. Toto dodges barely to the side, and he retaliates against Sukuna. Sukuna blocked the punch, but it did feel powerful to Sukuna, and that made him smile. But Toto then claps and switches places with Sukuna. And Toto then elbows Sukuna in the back. Sukuna feels the pain in his back, and he smiles even more. Sukuna tries to kick Toto, but Toto switches places with Sukuna again, and Toto punches Sukuna on the back. Sukuna then starts to get annoyed by the constant barrage, and he falls back, and Sukuna then starts to use Shrine against Toto, throwing many dismantles at Toto. Toto tries to dodge, but he barely is able to dodge the barrage. Toto gets a large amount of scratches, but before Sukuna can do any more, Yuji takes back control and falls unconscious.